Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Monday morning daily 9 a.m. video. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Trying to get to 600 subs by the end of this month. Might be a little bit of a stretch, but just hit the subscribe button. It's much appreciated, and it goes a long way in the long run. So I wanted to talk about stocks to watch this week. So these are the three I'm going to talk about. Before I get into that, if you haven't watched my channel before, I'm a long-term investor. I believe that's the best way to gain wealth. And that's kind of the way I do it. I don't do any day trading. I actually stay completely away from margin. I know a lot of people get carried away with that, but I feel like unless there's a super good opportunity in the market, which I'd argue right now, it's not the right time to do that. So right now I have zero margin, 28-30% cash heavy. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I did buy a bunch of stocks Friday evening, but I will, I'll kind of elaborate a little bit and I'll roll it in with this actually. So first one's Corsair Gaming, CRSR. The closed Friday at 29.33. This was a stock I actually went pretty heavy on. I deployed about 15, I bought this stock 15%. I added to my position and I was buying between like $30.25, excuse me. So I added 15% to my position Friday. Obviously it is below that, so it's something I'm gonna be watching this week. If it goes anything to 28, I gotta buy more. So this position's becoming really big in my portfolio. I think it's my fifth or fourth biggest position of 17. So this is one I really am bullish on in the future. It is really beat down right now. It's a very small market cap. So very excited about that, but I did actually buy this one Friday. Planet 13, ticker is PLNF. It is sitting at $5.87. A couple weeks ago, I never thought it was gonna go below $6. It was rallying into the mid sevens and then it went high sixes and just sat there for a while. But now it got hit even more. If this stock gets to 550 to 575, I probably will be buying more of this stock. This is my probably 8th, 10th biggest stock, but it's more of a higher risk, high reward. My cost base now, originally it was $1.87, and now it's at $4.02 because I've been actively buying it for the past couple months, just when I felt like it was a good opportunity. Obviously the Orange County store just opened up, so their second location. So I got a little antsy before, I wanted to put a little more in before that store launched, and it's actually done the exact opposite, just with the whole market. Nothing with this particular stock, just the whole market in general is pushing it down. So that's fine, I'll buy more if it gets to 550, 575. Coinbase, ticker is COIN, closed Friday at 225.01. My cost base is around 310 right now. I bought it when it IPO'd, if you haven't watched my previous videos. So I was buying it 360, 350 originally. I went pretty heavy the opening day. And I've been slowly chipping averaging costs down. I do believe in crypto long-term. Coinbase is the industry leader as far as a crypto fund. So 225 is, if you're not in coin right now and you want to get into the crypto space, this is a great buy. So it's basically at 52-week lows, even though they just IPO'd a couple months ago. But it is at 52-week lows. If this stock goes to 200 to 205, I will probably buy pretty heavy to drive down my cost base of 310. The reason I'm not really actively buying this is because I think crypto is gonna get hurt the whole remainder of 2021. So I'm not in a huge rush to really spend the funds I have and then drive down this cost base. But I think it's gonna sit under 250 probably the rest of the year. So it is something, if I have too much cash and nothing else is really looking appealing, I will average cost down on that. However, these two, for example, I would rather buy just because I think these two are going to run a lot quicker than just crypto in general. So I would like to build these positions out a little bigger rather than this, but this is one, if you're not in, great buy. All these are actually, right now, these are all great buys. So my cost base for CRSR, I think, is 32 or 31 now. So obviously you're getting a better cost base than me there, not here, and then obviously here by a lot. So these are the three I'll be watching this week. Just some news that came out over the weekend and Friday. The child tax credits are now in effect, so people are getting, with kids, they're getting monthly payments from the government just to help with childcare and all that stuff, and hopefully get people ready to go back to work in the fall and all that stuff, and just give them a little bit of relief. I do think this is going to help in the market. It's kind of like a form of a stimulus check. I think a lot of people are going to spend at retail stores and stuff like that with this money. So that's good, I guess, if you want to talk about, keeping money moving. Obviously, there's no talks in another round of stimulus. Unemployment's getting cut off early September, so that's kind of soon. So I think that's a lot of the reason why the market is kind of selling off, because they also see a lot of negatives, like unemployment's getting cut off and there's no talks of a fourth stimulus check to help people out. So I think people are kind of taking their profits and running. A lot of people probably are at long-term capital gains from taking advantage of last year. So you just got to keep that all in mind. I mean, it's not really a big deal. The market's been red the past couple of days. My account's been down quite a bit, which is fine. I didn't sell any as I was actually buying, but nothing really to panic about if you're a long-term investor. If you're an option trader or you trade on margin, you might get yourself in trouble if you're getting, calls on your margin. That's why I don't do it. You can get yourself in trouble real quick. Also, the Delta variant just everywhere is spreading, and it's starting to, make a wave in places, even in like vaccinated areas or this and that. So I think there's a little bit of panic of people thinking maybe there might be some kind of lockdown again this fall. I highly doubt it. I think there's less than a 5% chance of that happening, me personally, so I'm not too worried about it. But there are some emotional people in the market, or for whatever reason, they'll take their money because they think that's gonna happen. That's fine, I'll buy your shares, and then when you find out it doesn't happen, then the stock market will go up and I'll be happy. Also, the inflation numbers came in very hot last week. They were expecting 5% year over year inflation, and they got not 5%, 0.5% inflation year over year, and they got 0.9%. So they were very off there. I think the market really didn't, the Fed wasn't expecting it, and the Fed really hasn't changed their approach. That's why it wasn't too crazy. But nevertheless, I mean, if you're predicting something, you're basically double off. It's just not a good look. So it causes some people to panic or question if they're lying, the whole nine. So it's a little rough in the market right now, but I've been doing a little bit of technical analysis recently. I set all my lines for all my stocks basically to May lows. So we're basically at May lows for a lot of these stocks, and small and mid caps have very, very, very good forward PEs right now. So don't forget that. I mean, you can't, there are good deals out there. And it was funny, I was telling myself this in May and April, I was buying heavy, but when it went up in end of May and June, I'm like, man, I wish I bought more in May. I had more money, but I knew what I was gonna do. So I feel like I'm getting a second opportunity to take advantage of the May opportunity, basically, of the early May opportunity. So this is cool. If I buy stocks, obviously I'll let you guys know, but I did buy Corsair Gaming Friday, 15% of my portfolio at 325. So right now it's a good buy if you're watching this or you want to get in it. But that's kind of how heavily weighted I went with my buy Friday. So that's all I got. Till tomorrow, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment below, and peace.